Their final game of the season, they won 5-2, so a really great way to end the year with a win. We ended our season about 8 games under 500, so not a great year in terms of a winning season, but a great over-accomplishment considering we were probably expected to win no more than 60-65 games. So a great year from the boys. But we can get into the box score here. So Badu, he went 1 for 4 today. He had a single in the 5th inning and then a sac fly in the 9th that scored our 5th and final run of the year, so that was pretty helpful to add an insurance run. He also struck out only once, so we put the ball in play in his other 2 at-bats, so a really good day from Badu. Paradas, he has some great defense today, but 0 for 5 at the plate. 1 strikeout, so we put the ball in play a lot of nice swings again. His batting average goes down to 208 to end the season, so not a great year, but I'm hoping he's actually in the majors to start next year, not the minors. Harold Castro had a great game subbing in at first base. We thought we were going to see Haas at first, but they made a lineup change and then ended up putting Harold out there. So Haas played left and Harold played first. He made some nice plays at a position he's usually not at, so a good day from him. He had a triple in the 1st, a single in the 2nd, and a sac fly in the 5th. He also got safe on a fielding error in the 9th, so a really great game from him. 3 times on base and a sac fly is really productive. For the 5th or 4th batter, Eric Haas, 1 for 5 on the day, pretty decent day. Had a double in the 1st inning and then 3 strikeouts and a flyout. So not a great day, but a decent way to end the season, getting that RBI double. For Nico Goodrum, he went 0 for 4 today out of the DH spot with 3 strikeouts. Pretty pairing way to end Nico Goodrum. Hopefully end his tenure with the Tigers. This will be his last game, hopefully in a Tigers uniform. For Daz Cameron, though, great game. I give him player of the game. He had a homer in the 9th to give us the 3-2 lead. It was a perfect way for him to end his season. He made a couple nice plays out there in right as well. So a great game overall from him. He also had a walk and 2 strikeouts. So 2 times on base, super productive. Willie Castro, here you don't really see this much. 3 for 4. He had a single in the 2nd, a triple in the 6th, and a single in the 9th. Great game from him today. You don't really see that too often. Dustin Garneau, 1 for 4. Another good game from one of our players that you don't really see having multiple impactful plays a game, but he had a double in the 9th and then 2 strikeouts, so not a perfect game, but that double gave us an insurance run and really put the runs on and gave us more than a 1-run lead. Zach Short here, pretty typical game from him, 0 for 2 with 2 walks. He walks a good amount, but he's just almost an instant out if he's swinging the bat where the pitcher can locate his pitches. He did have the walk in the 2nd and the 9th, so pretty helpful in the end. So we'll take that. He had a couple missed plays at shortstop. The ball was hit pretty hard to him, and he couldn't come up with it. And those are usually the plays he helps us and saves outs, but he couldn't today. For the pitching, though, great day from Tyler Alexander. 6 innings, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts. I predicted 6 innings, so that's pretty decent. Perfect way for him to finish his year. I'm hoping he's going to be a starter next year. He finishes the season with a 3.81 ERA, so pretty average, but we will take that for a season. Drew Hutchinson, he kind of came into a role that he's not really used to. He came in the 7th and he gave up a earned run as well as 3 hits and a walk. It's kind of a cool play to end the game, or to end the inning there. Harold Castro made a nice play at first and threw it to home, and Garneau on the transfer to try to throw back to first dropped it. And that made Tim Anderson think he could score from 3rd, and then we got the tag out. So that was kind of a huge play by the catcher. That's how Drew Hutchinson got out of his inning, but a pretty rough inning overall. Joe Jimenez looked pretty good. 2 strikeouts today, so a pretty decent game. 16 pitches with 10 strikes. Fulmer, he closed the game out, giving up 1 hit, and that was the end of our season. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing whole recaps on everybody's season, so I'll do it for the pitchers and the hitters. I will be back for those tomorrow.